All right, hey everybody, it's Miller with Z104.3. We're backstage right now at Ram's Head with the one and only Fletcher. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Good. So welcome back to Baltimore, but what's really exciting about this time is the fact that the first time was in our performance studio, which is really cool. It's a very intimate performance, and we've talked about this before, that it's kind of a little more nerve-wracking when it's like 20 or 30 people just staring at you.
Yeah.
But tonight you're on stage in front of a almost incredibly sold-out crowd, and the energy is going to be insane. Like, how do you process these performances?
Yeah, they're like, it's such a different vibe. I mean, sometimes I almost prefer to be in like a more intimate space with people. But like, I don't know, I grew up like playing dive bars, and like I love that this just feels like such a rock club, and
Yeah.
it is still like a bit of a more intimate space. And I'm really excited. I can like already like feel the energy of the place. So
Before we went and started this interview, she told me that every time she sees me, she's sick, and that I don't know if it
I
was
said every
me.
time I see you, I don't feel good.
Yeah, that's great. That could be a song. When you go on stage, right, and let's talk about, because you just did Wango Tango, right, and you look at that crowd, and you see how many people are watching every move you make, every breath you take, every lyric that you
You're
sing.
giving me anxiety right now.
Perfect. I'm going to keep going. So when you do that, where does your mind go? Do you try to block that out and just focus, all right, I got to focus on my lyric, I got to remember my moves, or do you go, this is incredible? Like, do you take that all in?
I think it's like a balance of the two, because if I let myself like think about the fact that like 30,000 people are watching what I'm doing right now too much, or like take it in, be like, whoa, I'm playing like this arena right now. Like if I actually think about that, then it kind of like I get dizzy. Like I literally physically get dizzy while I'm on stage, and so then I'm just like, all right, we're just in the studio. We're like in the studio. Right. You know, we're playing a small club. Like I kind of just have to like bring it back into my world and just like. It's weird. It's so weird because like I also feel like an ant on that stage.
How was Wango for you?
It was like the most surreal experience of my career so far. Yeah.
And did you get a bump? Did you bump into anybody backstage? You'd be like, and then like get a chance to catch up, or no, or is
I ran into Ava Max backstage, and she was really sweet. I ran into Tomorrow X Together, and like they were so cute. Oh yeah. Oh, and I ran into Halsey backstage.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, Halsey. Forgot about her.
Halsey, she's the coolest.
Yeah.
I saw her like right before she was going on for her set. It was really fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And with the show, either like Wango or even this one or any shows that come up in the future, like what are some of the traditional things that you like to try to do before? Like I'm seeing like we've got like these Polaroid pictures and stuff. Like what do you like to do before every show that either gets you focused or just is like a routine thing?
I like to listen to Post Malone before I go out and play, because he just like hypes me up. Like Post Malone's a great hype man.
Yep.
Taking Polaroids is fun, you know, just like to document the moment. And then I take a tequila shot. I usually do a tequila shot before I play.
We have 4 lined up for you outside this door.
Are you insane?
I absolutely am. It's not happening. So that's no, it is not happening. Not yet, at least. What's going to be in the next, like, let's just paint the picture for like 3 months. What do we got coming up?
Just playing a bunch of shows like for the rest of the summer. I mean, honestly, that's like what I've been the most excited about, is like getting on the road and like getting to see the people that have like been there since day one and are also, you know, are new to the Fletcher fam. Just like playing a bunch of shows this summer, which is what I'm like the most excited about.
Have we thought of
music, obviously?
Obviously, right? Because that's important. You gotta get that. Have you thought of a name, or is there a name yet for like your fans?
I don't know. They like have kind of like created their own name, like, but I don't know. Like my last name is Fletcher, and like my whole life I've just been referred to as Fletcher and like the Fletcher family, and like I don't know. It just feels like now it just keeps growing and it's a bigger extension. And to me, it's like the Fletcher fam, you know?
That's cool. Well, you have some serious diehard fans, which I think, because we've seen on our socials, like, they're literally just...
Really?
Like, when you were sound checking, there was fans outside singing. Like, it was incredible.
Way.
Yeah, absolutely. I was one of them. And it's really cool to see how, like, you know, this is just getting started. And, like, the fans are so dedicated already. Yeah. Like, they're gonna enjoy this ride.
I mean, it's just, like, really new for me. Like, I don't believe... Like, even when you say that, I'm like... Are you sure?
I mean, I did
lie.
Are you
sure?
No, I'm kidding.
I did make it up.
It is pretty cool, though. It's got this surreal feeling.
I'm like, I'm just like, all right, let's go.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Line up the shots. All right. So Fletcher is again backstage. We're getting ready to jump on stage. After this, you're going back home. More shows, more music, and everything else. And if anybody has not had a chance to connect with you yet, what's the best way to connect with you?
I think just on Instagram. Come find me on Instagram, on Twitter. Like, I like to just, be super. I have a really trash potty mouth. I'm from Jersey, and I spill a lot of TMI, too much information, at all times.
Did you have to clarify what TMI meant? Like,
Some people,
we all know.
somebody literally said to me, they're like, TMI. I'm like, are you good?
Yeah, right.
I'm like, you've been living under a rock
Right,
your whole
yeah,
life?
Has there been any of those where you're like, you don't know what it means? Like you know what I mean? Like the OG or anything like that? Has there anything
that I haven't known
yeah,
what they've meant?
Yeah.
No, I'm up on
You're
the
pretty
lingo.
good?
Yeah,
Okay.
I know what the kids are saying these
Okay,
days.
that's good. On that note, we're going to end because I don't know half of them. All right, so we're backstage, and again, Fletcher, please connect with her. Follow her music, follow her, and after the video, we'll do another behind-the-scenes clip where I'll give out her cell phone number. We're backstage with Z104.3 and Fletcher.